Ahoy mateys, we're going on a pirate ship, sailing ship Columbia here at Disneyland. Let's do it. So I was just given the stark realization that Shelby has never done this either.
Very true.
So neither of us have ever sailed on the Columbia. I'm excited. You excited?
Let's go up on it.
All right. Both of us, first time thing at Disneyland, Columbia. Let's do it. There's the entrance for the sailing ship Columbia. As you can see, it is a pirate ship. It is located here on the Rivers of America at Disneyland. We do not have this in Orlando. We only have our equivalent to the Mark Twain, which is the Liberty Bell. So I'm stoked to be able to say, hey, I've sailed on a pirate ship at Disneyland. It's pretty awesome. So we'll be boarding in just a moment. Ye land lovers, yar.
A few rules upon this ship. For a safe voyage, there may be no sitting on the outside rail or placing of young sailors upon them. And the young ones must be watched at all times. The waters be cold and deep, and our crew cannot swim a stroke. So whosoever falls overboard will be staying overboard, and it will be duly noted in the ship's log, lost at sea.
Oh no!
Since this is a fine wooden ship, you may not smoke or be starting any on-deck fires. The only fire permitted on board is in the galley, under the watchful eye of the cook.
Atención marineros, para que tengan un viaje
So we decided to come down into the galley, take a look down here before our voyage begins. It's very low.
Asegúrense de vigilar a sus hijos y absténganse de fumar. Gracias.
It's kind of cool. You can look
Now
around.
look lively, mates, for we are sailing with the tide, and the tide waits for no one.
Here's the surgeon's quarters. The surgeon's quarters. The steward's quarters. What we find back here, oh, the captain's quarters. You see, the captain has a nice meal planned for him. It's rather small, but you know, in the ship like this, it makes sense. Captain's quarters. Here's a map. I'm no cartographer, so I can't really figure out where we're going, but somewhere around here, I guess. Maybe looking for some treasure.
Okay, you ready to go back upstairs? This is
The first mate's quarters, a little bit nice. Some coal. Here's the chief mate. And the sick bay if you get sick. Hopefully no one gets sick on this ship. Some life jackets and a compass. Binnacle. Some more supplies down here for the ship. I don't know what that is, probably some... Oh, it's wool. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's come back here, let's take a look. We're gonna go on deck in a few minutes, but there's a workshop over there. And then what's up here?
Port watch! Up with the spanker! Unfurl the
spanker?
spinsail! All hands, ease the weather braces. We sail a true course, south by southwest.
Interesting. This is kind of cool. Ow. It's hard to duck in here. Ah, yes, here's the chef's area. You can cook some grog. There's some grog over there for the mateys. Cook and carpenter. I guess he does two jobs. Alright, well, we've searched the galley. Let's head back on deck, shall we? First mate Shelby, let's head back on deck. Yeah.
When the time comes round to say farewell, you must stop and say goodbye and wish them well. So clear away the track, let the whole giant run with the hair, make a jig, hit a low back car, you must stop with flies in the almighty.
Oh, this was great.
So clear away the track, let the whole giant run. Ahoy, shipmates!
Ahoy!
We've just cleared the busy port of New Orleans and beginning our journey into the great American wilderness. Our vessel for this voyage is the proud sailing ship Columbia, the first American ship to carry the stars and stripes around the world. She's a 10-gun, 3-masted merchant ship. It was back in 1787 that she first set sail from Boston Harbor, going all the way around the Horn and sailing onward to the Pacific Northwest, Hawaii, and China. In the 3 years it took us to make that journey, the Columbia was more than just a ship to us. She was our life and our home. Forward amidships is the main hatchway leading below decks, where you may see how we lived and worked on the high seas. The galley, captain and crew's quarters are open for your inspection. For the rest of you, we invite you to stay up on deck, feel the wind in your face, and experience the wonders of this land we now know as America.
That was pretty damn good. So there's the stage for Fantasmic that you can wander on if you head over to Tom Sawyer Island. Then there's the Davy Crockett canoes. That's kind of a cool thing that they only do here. They don't do it in Florida anymore. There's a nice little view of New Orleans Square as we pass by. There, of course, is the Haunted Mansion. There's a bell. No one's in the crow's nest. Not right now, anyway. We'll be passing by the Critter Country. There's Splash Mountain. Let's come over here. Let's take a look at more of Tom Sawyer Island, which is the Pirate's Lair over here. Have you ever been over there? Is it good? Yeah. I want to go at one point just to say I've done it, but I never go to our Tom Sawyer Island either, so.
I'm gonna go do it.
Huh? Yeah. Well, plus ours is still Tom Sawyer Island, so, you know.
Our fair ship, the Columbia, was one of the first American vessels to explore the Pacific Northwest. It was in 1792 that this very ship braved the sandbar and discovered a mighty river, which we named the Columbia, after the first ship to sail our waters.
Splash Mountain drop is right here, so you can see a great view of it from Columbia. There's more of the Pirate's Lair over on Tom Sawyer Island. Critter Country. There be the Hungry Bear restaurants. There's the Disneyland Railroad going around the corner. Watch all those people eating. I feel you can smell the churro and funnel cake from here. Aye, there be Star Wars.
Just ahead is the most treacherous part of our journey. That island off the starboard side often hides the scourge of the seas. Bloodthirsty pirates. They sometimes lie in wait to attack a passing ship such as ours and steal its bounty. Bowman, man the starboard forecastle cannon and prepare to fire a warning shot, so as any curious pirates hiding near the shore will know we are well armed. Those of you around the cannon best be stepping back, way back, for the cannon she be a mite loud and the gunner's aim be a mite poor.
Oh,
Be
man.
ready to fire one!
Stand back. Wow.
That should put some fear in them. Looks like we're safe for now, but I ask all crew and passengers to keep a weather eye out. We don't want the Jolly Roger flying above this fine ship.
No, no pirates here. This be an American vessel. There be Star Wars over there. Because, you know, nothing fits theming like Star Wars mountains.
Jules, don't stand on the rails.
Hey, you can see they're finishing some of the rock work. It looks pretty good, actually. And you get a nice view of like the new section of the Rivers of America.
When we travel this far upriver, our ship often draws the attention of the local tribes. But look there. The chief has given us a sign of peace, which means we will be granted safe passage.
Yay, we're safe. That's always good. There's one of the Mike Fink kill boats. There's Mike Fink's house. King of the River.
Just ahead, a tribe of Plains Indians has set up camp by the river. Since they have no written language, tribal leaders like that wise shaman on the bluff over there pass down their wisdom and knowledge through stories and songs. During our voyages, we sometimes stop to barter and trade with these local tribes. Villages like this one have helped many an explorer learn how to survive in this vast frontier.
Tribe of moose. Group of moose. Raccoons telling that skunk, you can't sit with us.
It's a nice walk, Joe.
Yeah. There's Fort Wilderness. I hear their lodge is really nice. I've heard that a few times. I bet their restrooms are too. There's an old docked pirate ship over there. It's now been gone aground, if you will. slowing down, I think, because the Mark Twain is currently docked. So we're waiting for the Mark Twain to leave before we keep pulling forward. This was a nice little voyage around the rivers of America.
It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, and it's a different kind of attraction than what you're kind of used to.
It's nice, it's quiet, it's even different than Mark Twain.
Yeah. And I like because it has a different perspective on, this stage in American history, which is kind of cool. So
If you look to the port side, which is the left-hand side, you're going to see our Davy Crockett canoes.
other canoes. Those people getting exercise today. Good for them. I would rather not get exercise today, besides the walking that we have to do. If you look down, you see the kind of nasty green water. Would not want to fall in that. Not at all. There's another look at old Ye Star Wars back there. Because why not? Okay. I've run out of things to ramble on about, so I'm just going to stop until the ride starts moving again. So.
Check. Cook and helpers, stand by the pots. Shipmates, if you haven't done so, it is a good time to visit the crew's quarters below decks to see how sailors of the 1790s lived and worked while on the high seas. The lower decks will be closing when we enter port. Those of you remaining on deck, keep a close eye on the riverbanks, where you may be able to see moose, elk, and other wildlife.
We'll be looking for wildlife and pirates, those scurvy pirates.
Off the starboard are the last remains of an old shipwreck, rumored to carry a fortune in pirates' gold. It lies in Smuggler's Cove, a place of dark and dangerous deeds and secret midnight meetings. We'd best be sailing past this cove and back to civilization.
Sounds good to me. Ready to sail back to civilization. We're almost back. They moved the little stairway into a certain position for the Columbia to unload. That's clever.
All hands on deck. Stand by to go ashore. Yardman aloft. Into the foot ropes. Furl the topgallants. Down with the flying jib. Make ready the bow anchor. Stand by all lines. Stand by the bow line, port side. Let go the bow anchor. Let go the kedge. Crew, it's been a pleasure serving with you aboard the sailing ship Columbia, the first ship to carry the stars and stripes round the world. You've been a fine crew, and we hope you'll be sailing with us again soon. All hands, prepare to go ashore!
And with that, it's time to go ashore. So, fun time on the sailing ship Columbia. I enjoyed it. It was relaxing. Different experience. So, yay! Columbia!